Hey everybody, Kathy and Angela coming to you again, this time as the Alberta Women's for Independence third-party advertiser. That's right, we decided that since we can't really shut up about this topic, it would probably be best if we just registered with Elections Alberta to become a third-party advertiser to keep everything clean, everything within the lines that we're allowed to color in. And it also gives you guys an opportunity to support us in what we're doing, which is really cool. And so we just continue to invite you, to invite us to come to your place to not only talk about why we need to consider Alberta independence, but to talk about these 9 other referendum questions. Because they are crazy. They're crazy. When we were going through them, it was so obvious to both Angela and I, we need to keep up with this education mission that we've been on to help people understand why we need to get out of Confederation, but now also why we need to vote on every single question. And Angela, maybe you can enlighten us on why we need to vote on every single question.
Well, we have heard some people say that, oh, I don't care about the other questions. I'm only going to vote on question 10, which is the question addressing the referendum on a referendum on independence. Should we go and have a question about independence? Which we can explain that one later. But anyways, so a lot of folks are just saying, I don't care about the other 9 questions. But the fact of the matter is that every question is an opportunity to send a message to Ottawa and as well as our own provincial government to state that, no, we do need some changes. We want some changes. And if we are honest, we don't know how the question on the referendum for a referendum is going to turn out. Hopefully, we have a large majority of Albertans come out and say, we need to continue this discussion. We need to continue sending messages to Ottawa. But in case that does not happen, we still need to have addressed these other 9 issues as best we can, and hopefully have some change come that way as well.
I agree. Shall we dive into question number 3?
Let's just dive right in.
Okay. Assuming that all Canadian citizens and permanent residents continue to qualify for social support programs as they do now, do you support the Government of Alberta introducing a law requiring all individuals with a non-permanent legal immigration status to reside in Alberta for at least 12 months before qualifying for any provincially funded social support programs? That is all one sentence.
Doesn't this fly in the face of question 2? Am I reading this wrong?
Assuming
okay,
that all...
so question 2 addressed non-permanent.
Yeah.
So folks who were not Canadian citizens or permanent residents, that they would not have access to provincially funded social support programs until they became a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen. But now we're asking a question.
Do they have to just live here for a certain amount of time?
Seriously.
But shoot, I think I can even bring up question, so there's question 2.
So they're asking us, do you want us to give a law that mandates that only citizens and PRs and individuals with Alberta approved immigration status will be eligible for provincially funded programs? And then the second question they're asking, okay, if we don't do that, then how about this?
Right.
Why?
Because again, I harken back, the whole idea behind a lot of this is just to confuse the population. That's it. And so then when you're confused, you'll vote no, and then the Government of Alberta can go, oh, well, there you go. We asked the people, so yay. Now we don't have to do anything. We can just continue to go as status quo and watch our infrastructure crumble underneath our feet.
Okay, so maybe this is an easy one after, question 2. Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Because you could say, no, I want question 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
then this kind of splits the vote, because maybe some people would prefer question 2, but some people would prefer question 3. So I think if you just vote yes to both of them in
yes.
hopes that at least one of them will come to fruition, because remember, like, none of this actually means that the government of Alberta will do anything. They just want to hear what we have to say about it.
Well, I thought that's what they did last summer, but okay, here we are.
Yeah. Well, I guess now we're going to ask everybody who didn't want to go to the Alberta Next panels. Now you have to go
If you couldn't be bothered to get online and fill out the survey, now you're going to come and you're going to
and
stand in
do
line
this.
and vote. Yeah, okay.
That's right. That's right. But all the same, when we work through all of these words, I didn't count them, but obviously there's a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that all Canadian citizens and permanent residents continue to qualify for social support programs as they do now, do you support the government of Alberta introducing a law requiring all individuals with a non-permanent legal immigration status to reside in Alberta for at least 12 months before qualifying for any provincially funded social support programs? So the reason for this, that people are having a tough time, and this, again, we talked about this in the last video that we did on question 2,
Mm-hmm.
is that the folks that just arrived here have not had time to contribute to the piggy bank yet before withdrawing from the piggy bank. There has to be a deposit before you can have a withdrawal. And when people first arrive here, they have not made a deposit yet. But right now, what's happening in Alberta there are a lot of withdrawals.
Yeah.
And everybody is feeling the pressure from that. Everybody is feeling the burden from that. In our hospitals, in our schools, on our roads, everywhere. And on jobs, right? I mean, the first question was on temporary foreign workers. We're
Mm-hmm.
feeling the pressure of this. And it's not wrong to say, you know what, this has to stop. We cannot sustain this anymore. And this is one of those. This has to stop. If you want to come here, you need to understand that you're welcome here, but you will be contributing to society first before making any withdrawals. And that's completely acceptable.
Mm-hmm. That's totally true. And you know what? I have a
You got some company.
I have an interloper, my cute little granddaughter. I'm doing a video right now. Don't show your face on here, but come here. Come give me a hug. Give me a hug. There we go. Aww. See, Kathy, this is why we're doing these things.
That's exactly why.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you in a few minutes when I'm done the video, okay? Okay. All right.
That's exactly why.
Okay, bye. Go have fun outside. It's a beautiful day. Bye. And we want it sustainable for everybody, for everybody's grandchildren, anybody who comes here.
Yeah.
You know, we all want the same thing. We all have families.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter where you come from in the world. I've learned that from my travels. We all want the same thing. And these questions, I know that we will be, because we are addressing them in the way we are, I know that we will be slated as, you know, they'll call us racist or they'll call us bigots or whatever it is. It is not about that at all.
No.
It's like you say, it's that word sustainability.
Yeah.
And will our systems still be in place when she needs them?
Well, exactly. And on top of that, we just as human beings, we don't typically value anything unless we've actually got some skin in the game and some investment. Yes. When things are just handed to a person, they don't appreciate it because they didn't have to work for it. They did nothing to earn it. And this province was built on earning your keep. Mm-hmm. And that's why that is why it was so strong for so long, despite what Ottawa has tried to do to us throughout the decades since 1905 and even before.
Yeah.
Because we don't mind rolling up our sleeves and investing in our communities, investing in our cities, investing in our people.
Investing in our children's future.
Exactly. Exactly. And if others see that as a benefit, they should want to come here in order to contribute and do the same thing, not reap the rewards without having first invested in the process.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Just seems
100%.
to me like, I think that makes sense. So on question 3, Angela, how should we vote?
Yes. Even if you voted yes on question 2.
Exactly. I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah. So if folks who are watching this have found this helpful, please share it with your friends, your family. Please go ahead and subscribe to our little channel so that you can get notifications when we do question 4, which will be coming up.
See you then.
Okay, take care.